Good morning, everyone. Hope you slept well. Happy Saturday morning. My name is Amanda Ringnalda, and this is Rene Ringnalda.
Good morning, everyone.
My beloved husband, and we are the founders of Samadog, Wellbeing for Dogs and Their Humans. And our intention with Samadog is to give all of you a resource, a hub, be that center point in which you can come to, a trusted resource for information around holistic healing for your dogs and, of course, for yourself as well. The dogs love it, but of course the information has to come in and through us, and so that's the way that we can share it most with our furry friends. So please let us know if you're on the line. It's wonderful to see a few of our people, our Samadog community, Andrea and Kelly. Please comment or like, and we'd love it if you'd share this as well. You can just click off the video real quick, share it out there with the world, let your friends know that you're meditating with your pets. And Amanda and Renee and Benny, this is Benny, and Graham. Some of you may know our pets already, but I wanted to introduce you to our pack. There's Graham. And over here we have Maya, who I'll bring down in just a moment. Come here, Maya.
Maybe just outside the shower. You want to come?
Okay, she'll come down in a minute. She's our best candidate for massage, which is what today is all about. We'll focus in on massage for your pet and the benefits of, and we of course will meditate a little bit together as well. Every week at Samadog, we love to bring in a theme so that we can have kind of these little bite-sized pieces to share with all of you, and the umbrella of wisdom under Ayurveda, the science of life. There's a lot to say, and there's applications and methods that apply to all aspects of your life and your dog's life. So every week we bring in a theme. This week's theme has been massage. Earlier in the week we shared, kind of starting out with the sense of touch and the power of that, the influence and the healing impact that touch can have. We talked about different methods and theories of massage with your dog, and you can find a lot more information on our website. You can just scroll down the feed at the Samadog page and you'll see all kinds of good information there. So Renee, why don't you kick us off? Talk about meditation a little bit and why we would even want to do this with our pets.
Okay. Well, meditation is, as we know now, for humans it's very beneficial. We talked about that in previous posts as well, that the most important thing is reduce stress. That is what is being accumulated throughout our life. And it has a lot of negative effects on our physical body, but also on our emotional body. And with meditation, those effects can be reduced, can actually be completely turned around into, you can heal yourself in a very powerful way. And what we know now too is that we can heal our dogs. And with meditation, it has also a huge impact on your dog. So what I'd like to talk about right now also is about the theme of this week, which was massage, and why actually massage is so beneficial. Why would you like to massage your dog, and why would it be good for your canine companion?
Or your feline companion.
Or feline companion, of course.
Or other, I heard of someone recently that was massaging their guinea pig, and I couldn't get that visual out of my head. She said, I massage his little guinea pig hands, and I just love the thought of those tiny little guinea pig. Have you ever seen a guinea pig's hands? And she was massaging each one of them. Now that's pure love. So anybody benefits from meditation.
Yeah, so what it really does, I will give you a short list of things that are very beneficial for when you are massaging all kinds of pets that are in and around your house. It reduces pain and stiffness, of course. When you start to massage like this, you can see that the dog really enjoys this. It reduces also inflammation in the body, and it improves muscle tone in his legs and his entire body. It improves flexibility and the range of motion in the joints. So when the joints are a little bit stiff, then you massage it in the Ayurvedic way, which is you go around, circular around the joints, and longer strokes around the limbs. Amanda will show you in a little bit. And it increases energy and alertness. Oh, look, he really likes it. He's really positioning himself. Can you please massage some more? Sure. It reduces anxiety and stress. And it eases emotional trauma, and we see that really well with our dog behind us. Graham over there, he had a lot of trauma when he came into our family, and we massage him on a regular basis, and we see the benefits for him actually fairly quickly. So that is, and he had a lot of stress and anxiety, so that what is a lot better now. Also emotional trauma, so not only physical trauma, and it promotes circulation. You can see when you massage the dog that you help the circulation throughout the body. And it heightens the immune system, and it removes toxins. So all these things are so helpful and so beneficial when you make an effort, and it's really enjoyable. It's not even an effort, it's fun to just be with your pet while the pet is laying on your lap or on the couch. You might as well massage him a little bit. It's good for you as well. The touch is good for both the dog and the person.
Sorry.
Right? Oh, you're
sorry,
getting Maya?
Disruptive, yes.
Oh, let's get Maya. You want to come, Maya?
Come here, Maya.
Come.
Let's
here. Come into the camera.
This is the trick of live TV with live animals. You never know what's going to happen. You never know if they're in the mood for massage or not. Hey, Keegan. Hi, Benny Boo, she says. From Pepe, our niece. Pepe loves Benny, this one.
Yes, Benny.
He's a kid dog. He loves kiddos. There's anybody really that'll play ball with him. And they're shorter, so they're closer to the ground and therefore the ball. So it really works out well for their relationship. And you might see that Maya got a fresh haircut. So did I. So the Ringnaldas are cleaning themselves up for springtime. All right, so I'll guide you through some meditation, or some first massage with your pet. So if you want to get your animal over here and get him a little closer. Hi, Nicola. Bella and Max are here as well, and they're ready for their morning massage. Oh, good. So, thank you all for being with us. As I mentioned earlier, and actually if there's anyone just joining in, my name's Amanda, this is Rene, the founders of Dog, where we bring lots of attention to holistic well-being and wholeness for our animals, for our dogs and our pets, and for ourselves. And Maya, Benny, Graham, and if you wouldn't mind commenting or, like the flow, if you like it, like our feed, and if you would share it out there with the world. You can just click off real quick and press share, and that tells everyone that you are meditating here and massaging with your dog. All right, so if you get your dog nearby, or of course, as we said, your cat, you want to move the camera a little bit so we can get a longer shot. Come here, Maya. You're the massage candidate today. Come here. Here, I'm going to put let's see. We'll start with her laying down this way. There's Benny. Maybe we can do a double massage. Come here, Maya. Come here. Come here, Mama. Come here, Mama. Oh, let's get the little girl over here. Okay, so here we are. Some of your dogs will roll onto their backs. Some of them will want to be more on their side. Back up a little bit because we can't see. If you could just peek your head around the corner, Nene, and then you can see what we're seeing. Or just flip the camera. Yeah, here, lean it forward and I'll flip it. Sorry, guys. There we go. There we go. Okay, come here, Maya. Well, Maya gave up on this. She's like, what's going on here, family? We're doing weird things this morning. So here is our friend Benny, and your dog can be just laying down in front of you, or of course, as Maya was, rolled onto her back, or some people really enjoy like laying their legs out and laying the dog on top of your legs, belly up. So whatever your dog is comfortable with, and the longer that you do this, the more often you do this, they will become more familiar with the practice and then more comfortable themselves as well. So today we'll just do a short massage. We will have some longer massage videos available, and we'll certainly be sharing those with our community as soon as they are. So we're starting with the head. So just kind of massaging down both sides of the head. Now dogs love face massages. And it's probably because, these little pads here, they're not quite as convenient as fingers. And so they can't really like rub their eyes or get into their ears and scratch it. So they really love it when you just give them a nice facial massage. Ben, pay attention, Ben, pay attention. We're mid-meditation massage here, buddy. So along the snout, the mouth, down the sides of the face, around their eyes. They may do lots of kind of moving around because it just feels so good, you know. They really love it. Down to the base of the ears. And as Rene said, there's so many benefits of this practice that are physical and mental for your dog, emotional, behavioral. But there are also the benefits of just touching the dog all over its body, so that when you go to trim its nails or the vet goes to give it an exam, your dog is much more familiar and comfortable with being touched like this. So a little bit of massage on the neck, and especially kind of this kneading where you pull, you squeeze a little bit and kind of pull their skin up. They really love that. It's great for detoxifying the body. So you can go down the spine, kind of just massaging, kneading their skin a bit. And then a nice long stroke. I love to do this stroke from the top of the nose. Ben's tired still. From the top of the nose, down the head, down the midline of the body, down to the tip of the tail. Oh, I forgot to mention that if you give a little rub to the tips of the ears, it's a nice relaxation point, like a calming center, calming point, calming touch point for dogs. So you can just massage the tips of their ears a little bit. And as I am with Benny, you just let him do his thing. You're not trying to maneuver them into a certain position or, you know, line them up straight like we would kind of want a human being for a massage. You just enjoy it. So now we're massaging down the front of the body, the belly, and when you come to the limbs. So the Ayurvedic technique, whether you're massaging a human being or an animal, is circular movements on the joints and long strokes down the long muscles and bones. So you can just give them a nice stroke down the arms. And then the pads, as I mentioned, really good to get into the pads. In addition to them getting used to someone feeling, touching different parts of their body, you're also able to find things going on with their body. Like maybe there's a foxtail in between their toes, or they've got a tick, or maybe there's a lump that you haven't felt before. Now you think you might want to get that checked out. So those kinds of things, a scratch, maybe a little infection. You know, that happened to Graham not too long ago. I was giving him a massage and found a little thorn stuck in his tail that would have become quite an infection if we hadn't have found it early on. So there's lots of benefits in that regard. So you want to kind of try to create some balance. The good thing about dogs is they're very easy subjects. They're not like humans, you know, that say, you spent like 30 more seconds on my right side than my left side. Dogs don't really think like that, but you do want them to be balanced, of course. So just give a nice circular movement to the joints. Again, long strokes on the front arms and the pads, and then down the sides of the body. And you can just do a short version on the hips here, maybe both sides. Some nice massage into the hips. What do you think, Ben? You liking it? And then down the long muscles and bones, down to the pads. Other side. I don't want crooked dogs. And then down the hips and down the tail. Another nice thing to do is just pull very gently, but you just kind of bring some elongation, kind of a yoga move. You can bring some, stay. You can bring some long movements and kind of a nice stretch to the legs, to the arms. Wait, it's okay, Ben. Lay down. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy, Benny. I want you to stretch out your arms. Just a little arm stretch in the morning. Oh, that feels good, huh? On this side. Oh, that feels good. All right, so now just one last time to kind of finish it up from the top of the nose all the way down the midline of the body, all the way down to the tip of their cute little tail. Looks like it got dipped in white paint. So that's your dog massage for the morning. So we wanted to also give a few minutes of meditation at least. So while we're here, we're going to situate a little bit, but while we're here and your dog maybe is probably a little bit more relaxed than Benny, you can get settled in and we'll close our eyes for just a few minutes and meditate together. So take a moment and we will too. Good boy, you good. Good boy. Meditate a little bit. All right. And if any of you have questions or comments, feedback, please let us know. We love to create this dogly community that we'll grow and learn a lot together. So please continue to give us your feedback. This is not about us. It's about Maya. It's all about Maya. And Graham. He's the one that really wanted the massage this morning. But every time I call you down, Graham, he goes slow.
So let's get comfortable and put your pad on your lap.
Okay.
And just relax and close your eyes. Graham is going to overlook if we are meditating correctly. So go ahead and close your eyes. Start with some deep breaths. And just relax into your body and connect with your dog. Just feel the energy between you and your dog and your pet. And just slow down your breathing. See if you can somewhat align it even with the breath with your pet. And then become really still. And when you notice that thoughts arise, whatever those thoughts are, just let them come and let them go. Don't get involved. Just let them be. Just totally relax for a few moments. Rest in stillness. Rest in awareness. Notice your dog settling, notice you settling. And notice the deep connection without words, without thinking about it, just become aware of the unity. We will watch the time. Enjoy your meditation.
Gently begin to deepen your breath. And as you come back into your body, feel again that deep connection and bond with your pet or the other loved ones that you might be sharing this morning's practice with. Taking a moment before we come out of meditation to deepen any communication and send love and healing light to any place physically, mentally, emotionally, that they may need your loving support and intentions of healing. And then while keeping one hand on your pet and the other, perhaps if comfortable, bring it to your heart. And we'll seal our morning practice with a chant of Om, saying the hymn of the universe, the original mantra, you could say, of Om. We'll say it all together. Breath in. Om. Whenever you're ready, letting your eyes open, perhaps first to see your pet, making that connection with them for a moment, maybe even looking into their beautiful eyes. Even if they're a little bit squirmy in your lap this morning, the intention of your practice is always there. You know, that's the beauty of meditation. It moves. Oh, look how cute that is. I didn't see that. Aren't they just love bugs? Do you see why we're so completely dog crazy? You probably are too, or you wouldn't even be listening or watching this, so I think you get us. And that's why we're doing the work that we're doing with Sama Dog, just to make all of our lives better. You know, there's so much powerful influence and mutual healing available here. So please stay in touch with us. Stay connected in our community. Let me just scooch up here and see who's on the line. Keegan and Buffy. What if your dog, Keegan asks, what if your dog goes crazy like you're starting to play and chase him? How do I calm him down? Good question. And many dogs will do that because, you know, like people, they may not have meditated before. And so just be patient with them. Maybe try it out where you wouldn't normally want to do this, but maybe you try it out to be able to meditate with your dog, to give them a little bit of exercise first and take them on a quick walk in the morning, or just kind of get some exercise out in the house. You know, Rene and I do something quite often just to get some energy out of the dogs as you get your treat. And Rene gets in the kitchen and I come, you know, into the living room and, but Benny, come. And so Benny comes and gets the treat, and then I say, Benny, come. And he runs over here and gets the treat. Benny, come. And so Benny runs back and forth and back and forth. And just like 5 times or so of doing that, they're in a much different energy space. You know, dogs just sometimes need to get out that initial burst like children do. You know, just need to release some of that pent up excitement. So that's a good way. And then, of course, as we've mentioned, just being really patient with them. They'll come around. They just don't know what's going on yet, perhaps. And so when you settle, they will get that vibe and they'll settle too. You're welcome, Keegan. Good to see you, Andrea. And if anybody else, you know, as you watch this and the recording afterwards as well, maybe you weren't able to get on live with us. We do this every weekend, every Saturday, always a different theme and a little different vibe, and always the same animals, but always an adventure over here at Casa de Ringnalda. So jump on with us on Saturdays. But if you are listening to this afterwards and you would like to have a question answered, or you have some feedback, please put it below. We stay very engaged with our community, so we'd love to hear from you. Anything else before we finish up?
No, thank you very much for watching, and hope you visit our website, and where there's lots of great information about everything we talk about on the Facebook Live.
Indeed. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Lots of love to you and all of your furry friends. Namaste.
Bye.